మీకోసం ఒక అద్భుతమైన జ్యువెలరీ కొనుగోలు అనుభవం ఎదురుచూస్తోంది. మలబార్ గోల్డ్ అండ్ డైమండ్స్ వారి డాలస్ షోరూమ్ లో 20 దేశాల నుంచి 30,000 విధాల ప్రపంచంలోకెల్లా ఉత్తమమైన జ్యువెలరీ డిజైన్ల అనుభవాన్ని పొందండి. $1000లకు మించిన డైమండ్స్ అండ్ ప్రెషియస్ జెమ్ జ్యువెలరీ ఆభరణాల కొనుగోలుపై ఖచ్చితంగా పొందండి బంగారు నాణేలు. జనవరి 29 వరకు మలబార్ గోల్డ్ అండ్ డైమండ్స్ ని డాలస్ లో విజిట్ చేయండి. ప్రపంచ స్థాయి జ్యువెలరీని కొనుగోలు చేసే అనుభవాన్ని పొందండి. Malabar Gold and Diamonds now open in Dallas.
గెలుపే ఊపిరిగా, పట్టుదలే ప్రాణంగా, ఆశయమే గమ్యంగా పోరాడే యోధుడికి విజయం అన్స్టాపబుల్. ప్రశ్నల్లో మరింత ఫైర్, సర్దాల్లో మరింత సెటైర్, మీకోసం మరింత రంజుగా. దెబ్బకి థింకింగ్ మారిపోవాలా? మీకోసం మరింత రంజుగా.
अब तू देख लेगा बच्चन साहब का खेल.
డౌన్లోడ్ ఆహా నౌ.
ఆకర్షణీయమైన చీరలు, అప్పురపరిచే ధరలు, అందరికీ నచ్చిన, అందరూ మెచ్చిన షో మన లక్కీ మహిళ. బోలెడంత ఎక్సైట్మెంట్, వండర్ఫుల్ విన్నింగ్ మూమెంట్స్.
ఎగ్జాక్ట్ చెప్పారు, మీరే గెలుచుకున్నారండి. కంగ్రాచులేషన్స్. $220.
సెలబ్రిటీ హోస్ట్లు, అదిరిపోయే పంచులు, సరదా సరదా కబుర్లు.
ఆశ దోశ అప్పడం బడ హెల్ప్ మీరు ఆడుతున్నారు.
ఇలా మరెన్నో మెమరబుల్ మూమెంట్స్ తోటి 3rd యానివర్సరీ జరుపుకుంటోంది మన లక్కీ మహిళ. Watch it live only on TV Asia Telugu. మీ అందరికీ 3rd యానివర్సరీ శుభాకాంక్షలు.
మీకోసం ఒక అద్భుతమైన జ్యువెలరీ కొనుగోలు అనుభవం ఎదురుచూస్తోంది. మలబార్ గోల్డ్ అండ్ డైమండ్స్ వారి డాలస్ షోరూమ్ లో 20 దేశాల నుంచి 30,000 విధాల ప్రపంచంలోకెల్లా ఉత్తమమైన జ్యువెలరీ డిజైన్ల అనుభవాన్ని పొందండి. $1000లకు మించిన డైమండ్స్ అండ్ ప్రెషియస్ జెమ్ జ్యువెలరీ ఆభరణాల కొనుగోలుపై ఖచ్చితంగా పొందండి బంగారు నాణేలు. జనవరి 29 వరకు మలబార్ గోల్డ్ అండ్ డైమండ్స్ ని డాలస్ లో విజిట్ చేయండి. ప్రపంచ స్థాయి జ్యువెలరీని కొనుగోలు చేసే అనుభవాన్ని పొందండి. Malabar Gold and Diamonds now open in Dallas.
గెలుపే ఊపిరిగా, పట్టుదలే ప్రాణంగా, ఆశయమే గమ్యంగా పోరాడే యోధుడికి విజయం అన్స్టాపబుల్. ప్రశ్నల్లో మరింత ఫైర్, సర్దాల్లో మరింత సెటైర్, మీకోసం మరింత రంజుగా. దెబ్బకి థింకింగ్ మారిపోవాలా? మీకోసం మరింత రంజుగా.
अब तू देख लेगा बच्चन साहब का खेल।
Download AHA now.
ఆకర్షణీయమైన చీరలు, అప్పురపరిచే ధరలు, అందరికీ నచ్చిన, అందరూ మెచ్చిన షో మన లక్కీ మహిళ. బోలెడంత ఎక్సైట్మెంట్, వండర్ఫుల్ విన్నింగ్ మూమెంట్స్.
ఎగ్జాక్ట్ చెప్పారు, మీరే గెలుచుకున్నారండి. కంగ్రాచులేషన్స్, $220.
సెలబ్రిటీ హోస్ట్లు, అదిరిపోయే పంచులు, సరదా సరదా కబుర్లు.
Congratulations.
Hello and welcome back to yet another fabulous episode of our talk show with experts. Manato unnaru mana immigration expert Rahul Reddy garu. Rahul garu, thank you so much for being on the show today, Andy.
Thanks for inviting me, Garu.
Sure, sir. This show has been brought to you by Malabar Jewelers. Guys, they've opened a brand new store in Dallas. Don't wait any further. Go with a gold rush and buy yourself the best. Supported by movers.com and AHA OTT platform. Watch us on Yup TV, Facebook, YouTube, Sling TV, World BBTV and Dish Network. Folks, I'd like to apologize in advance for today. I'm having very severe allergies. So if you see me crying, I'm not really emotional, but I'm just having allergies. But back to the topic for today. Rahul garu, the USCIS has tweeted about B-1, B-2 visa holders applying for jobs. Now, what exactly does this mean and what should we know about this, Andy?
Don't follow the directions of the USCIS in this particular matter, though. If you are going to come to United States on a B1, B2 to apply for the jobs,
okay,
this is what's going to happen. You're going to go to Sri Krishna Janmasthal for 2 days and will be sent back.
Oh.
Yep. Because B1, B2 is only to come and visit or do business, but not to work in United States. Now, what they intended was actually for the people who moved on from H1B or L1 to B1, B2, whom they applied, can they go and apply for the jobs? That's what they intended to say. But our media has taken it to an extent that I have seen the headline news in Indian newspapers saying that they can start working on B1 and B2. Not only that you cannot start working on B1 and B2, but you cannot even enter into the country, enter into United States with an intention of applying for the jobs. And if the CBP, which is a different department than USCIS, sorry about that, it's a different department. They come to know that you are coming into United States to apply for jobs and you're coming on B1, B2. They will take you to Sri Krishna Janmasthal. And you know what that is? They will put you in the custody, and then what they will do is that they'll send you back to your home country.
Okay.
Not advisable, not. Now, there is nothing new. If people are already here in United States, though, I mean, can they apply for a job? If they're already in United States, can they apply for jobs? Can they attend the interviews? Yes, they can. But can they start working on the B1, B2? Absolutely not.
Okay. Rahul garu, as sort of a follow-up with this USCIS pending tweets, now can you tell us if there is any update from the USCIS on converting from B2 to H1B being a faster process?
Yeah, there is a good news, and the USCIS has done a very good job in this tweet, and it should be taken very seriously. See, this is what used to happen when people used to apply for B1, B2, Nitya Garu, that when you, let's say, for example, they are coming very near to the 60 days of the unemployment period on the H1B. So what they do is that they apply for the B1, B2 visa, which is fine. And when they want to convert from B1, B2, when we file the H1B, the USCIS tells that, no, your B1, B2 is not approved. Well, you dumb guys never approved, never adjudicated it. Okay, but they don't acknowledge that. It's not been approved, so you're not on B1, B2, you're not on H1B, so we cannot give you the change of status to the H1B. So then what they do is that they give a H1B approval without the I-94, and our guy has to go all the way to India to get the H1B stamping and come back into the United States. Now, of course, you know, Nitya Garu, getting a stamping appointment is another nightmare there. So now What the USCIS is telling is that when you apply the H1B in premium processing, they are going to go look into the B2. They first will adjudicate the B2, okay? And then they will adjudicate the H1B.
Okay.
So in that way, you don't have to go outside the country to get the stamping, and you can stay in United States, convert from B2 into H1B without any problem, which is a very good deal for a lot of Indians. Now, they haven't specifically said anything about what if the person is an H4, H4 application is pending. Will they do the same thing if the H4 application is pending? They didn't said it, but they meant it that any change of status is pending there. They are going to adjudicate that application along with your premium processing H1B. So this is actually very good news for a lot of people who are losing the jobs. They can freely move on to B2 visa and then come back to H1B.
Got it. And Rahul Garu, has there been any update on people being able to go get the visa stamping here itself? I know we
Good question. Good question, Nitya Garu. By end of this year, which we are assuming end of this year means fiscal year, which is September of 2023. We are assuming they said that they're going to start getting the stampings. That means that when you go for H4 to H1 H1B extension stampings, they are telling that they're going to do it within United States. But one thing which we don't know, Nitya Garu, is to what extent they will do it. For example, when people converted from F1 to H1, do they have to go to India? Will they do it in Washington, D.C.? Previously, they were only doing the extensions in the Washington, D.C. office.
Okay.
They didn't used to do from H1, F1 to H1. You still have to go outside the country to get the stamping. So definitely the extensions, we know they're going to do it, but will they do it change of status? We yet don't know that thing. But it's a very good step forward. This administration is doing, to a lot of extent, they're doing very good, very nice job. Hopefully so this will be extended. But then if Trump comes in, I don't know what's going to happen. But for now, this is everything. The tweet from B2 to H1 seems to be good. The stamping in United States is going to eliminate a lot of consulates will be more freer. A lot of frustration of people going there and getting stuck in 221G. I would rather want to get them, these people get stamping here and then freely travel and do what they want to. So definitely.
It kind of doesn't even make sense for them to need to leave the country to be able to come back on a stamping that's, I mean, to get a stamping that where technically they have been approved, but they have to get the stamping and come back.
They are already in the country. See what happens, Nitya Garu, is that these are all department clashes. The USCIS approves it. The State Department want to have their own authority to adjudicate the entire application again, which they are not designed for, because USCIS is designed for asking all those things. The State Department is not designed for all those things. So it's definitely is a good step moving forward. It's a very nice thing. And a lot of our Indian guys are going to be very happy. I'll be very happy for those people who don't have to go through the hassle of going and getting stuck in India, getting 221Gs, if there is any technical problems, we with the lawyers can resolve with the clients here itself, rather than actually facing in the consulate where we don't have any representation. So it's always good to get the things done here.
That is true, sir. Thank you so much. And Rahul Garu, before we get on to our callers, can you also speak about this HR 1535, the Eliminating Backlogs Act of 2023? I know one of our live chat viewers, Atul Mohan, has also asked about, any chance of this HR 1535 passing. He says, shall we ask Chat GPT and not a parrot at the New Delhi railway station? But can you tell us something about this, sir?
Very less, absolutely less possibilities of getting this for approval. Typically, when this kind of bills should be originated in Senate, but it's actually proposed in the House, not by the Senate. That's one minus point. Second minus point was that if you look into some of those bills that have been proposed previously, which passed through the House, passed through the Senate, they had a humongous co-sponsors. Right now, when I look into this bill, it's been sponsored by Representative Larry from Indiana 8 district, though. There's only one co-sponsor for this. It happens to be our Raja Krishnamurthy. So very nice guy. I mean, I like him. I found him in some ways. He's from Illinois. He's a very nice guy. But the problem is, what about the rest of it? Last time when the bills went all the way to Senate, the co-sponsors were almost like 150, 180 though. So right now we only see one sponsor and one co-sponsor. Nothing else is going on. And Nitya Garu, the problem is that right now the House is not under the control of the Democrats. And in Senate, we need 60 votes for these things to get passed though. So that's a problem because it's already been determined that immigration has nothing to do with the budget though. So anything that has nothing to do with the budget has to get passed with a majority of 60 votes. So because if anybody objects it, then it has to be by majority of 60 votes, which we don't have it. So it's like very less probability at this point of time. Unless some traction comes in, I will update you guys. Keep tuning into the TV Asia and then we will update you. But right now to spend time, energy on this one, I don't know. Is it worth or not?
All right. Thank you so much, sir. And on that note, let's start taking our callers for today. Let's take our first caller, Andy. All right. Caller with number ending in 6766. 6766. We're ready for you now. Hello?
Yeah. Hi, ma'am. Hi, Rahul.
Hi,
Are you
sir.
able to hear me?
Yes, sir. We can hear you. Please go ahead.
Yeah. My 131 is due for renewal on May 2nd. And I wanted to understand that do we have to write the country of citizenship that where we can go, or we can write Canada also? Country of citizenship is India.
Well, what is your country of citizenship now?
India only.
Well, then why would you write Canada then? Then you write India.
No, because my brother is there, and if I want to visit there, so can I add both India and Canada, or only India do I have to write?
Countries to visit, you mean to say. Okay.
Right.
Visit, not the country of citizenship. It doesn't matter.
No.
Even if you write India, it doesn't mean you're only restricted to travel to India. You can travel to anywhere. You can travel to Timbuktu and come back on the advance parole, no problem. Just because you said, okay, I'm going to travel to India, please give me an advance parole, doesn't mean that you have to only travel to India. You can travel to India, Canada, Mexico, whatever countries you want to in this world. Okay, maybe the only country I can think that you cannot go is North Korea. They won't allow you to come anyway. Okay?
Okay. Okay. Thank you. And is there any development on the child protection other than the other than
the filing thing? No, nothing concrete that I can say which has a probability of approvals. I would say more than 10% probability of approval. What are the things that are going on for the Child Service Protection Act expansion of it? I don't see anything at this point of time. Okay, thank you very much.
No problem. Thank you. Thank you very much. Bye.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much for calling, Andy. Let's take our next caller. All right, caller with number ending in 6587. 6587, we're ready for you now. Hello?
Hello?
Hello, sir. Sir, can you please press *6 to unmute your line?
Hello, can you hear me?
Hello, sir. Yes, we can hear you. Please go ahead, sir.
Yeah. Hi, thanks for taking my call. So my situation is my 485 is pending and my EB2 and EB3 I-140s were applied in the software developers SOC code. So now I got an offer for an IT business analyst role in a consulting company for a big client. So now I'm kind of not sure if it is same or similar, or should I proceed or not.
So, IT and software for me are, I don't know, for me this not only sound similar, they are same. Yeah, that's, even if there is anything, it is a natural promotion for you. Your priority date is somewhere before 2015. We don't expect people to do the same job what you've been doing for like a machine for 8+ years though. We don't want to actually give green cards to those people who do that. So it's a natural promotion to you. We don't see any problem. I don't see any problem in whatsoever at all for you to move on and file a 485J supplement when it's needed. I have never had any denials on that if you have moved from software to IT. Okay?
Yeah, so since this is a business analyst in a financial organization, right? I don't want them to confuse it as like a financial job or something, right? It's not.
Yeah, you said IT. You started IT and then you went on. Yeah, typically the financial analyst and all those people, they need to have licenses, which you don't have anyway. Okay?
Okay, got it. Okay.
I'm assuming.
Right. Thank you very much.
Wish you best of luck.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much for calling in. All right, let's take our next caller. Caller with number ending in 1870. 1870, we're ready for you now. Hello?
Hello, are you able to hear me, ma'am?
Yes, sir, we can hear you. Please go ahead, sir. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, thank you, ma'am, and Rahul, sir. I'm Krishna. I'm in EB3 and got EAD by June 2021, got I-140 approved. Just a question, when GC 485 is in progress, can my son go to Canada for study?
GC 485 is in progress. What about advanced parole?
Yeah, we have advanced parole too.
Yeah, he can go for study. My only problem that will be with him is that, how old is he? When is he becoming 21?
He is now in 18 and maybe next year he will become 19.
My main problem right now would be that, what if there is a break in getting the advanced parole? How are you going to manage his education though? Because if the advanced parole is not approved, how is he going to go outside the country? Is he traveling only for this first some time and coming back? I don't see a problem. When you say study, I'm only looking into, 4 years. In 4 years, there will be a break of advanced parole. Since he's staying outside the country, they may deny an advanced parole because he traveled outside the country. That's going to deny his entire 485 application if he can't come into. And then you have to do the consular processing, and that's a whole different Ramayana.
Oh, okay. That is the same case applying for my, since my GC is also in same, I got a EAD, but still it is in progress. So you mean to say that even I cannot go for same company, I cannot go and work in Canada also, right, sir?
For a long period of time? No. For a short period of time? Yes.
Yeah. Okay. What is that meaning, long period or short period, sir?
Let's say 3 months or 4 months, you're good. But if you're planning more than that, you need to have a private consultation and we'll go through the whole thing. But I advise you at this point of time to just stick into this country and get rid of me.
Okay.
Okay? Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Appreciate it.
Thank you, sir. Thank you for your call. All right, before we take our next caller, thank you, sir. One question from one of our live chat users. This is from VVM. It says, how long can a US citizen kid stay in India? If we plan to stay there for good, can the kid attend school there? US passport is expiring next year. Can we renew it from India? And is there a maximum time they can stay outside US, or do they lose their citizenship?
Absolutely, they cannot lose the citizenship even if the child stays there for next 200 years and never comes back into United States. He will not lose the citizenship. Can you extend the passport application? Can you extend the passport when you are in India? Absolutely, you can. No problem, none whatsoever at all. The passport will be extended. What is the possible that can happen to this kid negatively if he stays for the next 100 years? And this is only one thing I can think that is negative, Nitya garu. This child's child will be an automatic US citizen. Even if the child's child, his child's child, is born in India,
right?
That child, since he's born, is a child of a US citizen, is an automatic US citizen. Without, the only disqualification for that kid would be he may not be eligible to become the president of that country. One deficiency. Second, not this kid, but the next kid, the kid of the kid. Oh no, there is one other thing though. If that that our kid's kid never visits this country though, there is one problem. That means the kid's grandson, there might be some problem in that guy getting the citizenship.
Okay.
Okay. So that long, I mean, the kid will not have any problem. Okay.
Yeah, and it kind of makes sense, like how we come here from India, we're still Indian citizens, although we've been living out of India for so many years.
I'm not sure India treats us, I'm not sure India treats us that way though. India does not have dual citizenship.
Okay? No, I meant like we can renew our passports from US itself.
Yes, you can. Yeah, that's renewing passport is different though. But there are a lot of other problems that we have. Indians have it. The US does not have that problem though. Okay,
I'm not even going to open that can of worms now. No,
they call overseas citizen of India. I mean, this is like stepsons. I don't know, it's worse than stepsons. Okay, I don't want to get in there. Not US country. US does not deal with its citizenship the way India deals it. They deal much better.
Right. Awesome. Let's take our next caller, Andy. Okay, caller with number ending in 6033. 6033, we ready for you now? Hello?
Yeah, hello. Namaste, Namaste, Rahul Reddy garu.
Hello, sir.
Kumar andi.
Cheppan, sir.
నాకు 3 క్వశ్చన్లు ఉన్నాయండి రాహుల్ రెడ్డి గారు. నాకు రీసెంట్ గా గ్రీన్ కార్డ్ అప్రూవ్ అయ్యి వచ్చిందండి నాకు, నా ఫ్యామిలీకి. సో నా గ్రీన్ కార్డ్ వచ్చేసి అది E-1 అని అప్రూవ్ అయ్యి వచ్చింది. బట్ నేను అడ్జస్ట్మెంట్ ఆఫ్ స్టేటస్ వచ్చి విద్ ఇన్ ద కంట్రీ చేశాను. సో అది మన మ్యాటర్ ఆఫ్ కన్సర్న్.
No, you're fine. You should not have any problem.
అండ్ ఇంకోటి అంటే థ్యాంక్స్ అండి. ఇంకోటి నా ఎంప్లాయర్ తో నేను యాక్చువల్ గా కన్సల్టింగ్ కంపెనీ అనమాట. నేను ఒక 1 year నుంచి వాళ్ళతో ఒక ప్రాజెక్ట్ చేస్తా ఉన్నాను. దట్ ఈస్ ఎక్స్ అమౌంట్ ఆఫ్ అవర్లీ బేసిస్ అనమాట. అండ్ ఇప్పుడు నా ప్రివైలింగ్ వేజెస్ వచ్చేసి ఒక Y అమౌంట్ ఉండేది. సో అవి 2 మ్యాచ్ కావన్నమాట. ఇప్పుడు సో హౌ డస్ ఇట్ వర్క్ అవుట్? ఇప్పుడు I still wanted to continue with that same ప్రాజెక్ట్.
ఏమైనా చేసుకోండి సార్. మీరు కంపెనీ తోటి పని చేసుకుంటారా చేసుకోండి. మెక్డానల్డ్స్ బర్గర్ ఫ్లిప్ చేసుకుంటారా చేసుకోండి. మీరు మైక్రోసాఫ్ట్ CEO అవుతారా కాండి. గూగుల్ CEO అవుతారా కాండి. లాయర్ మాదిరి అవుతారా కాండి. నిత్య మాదిరి హోస్ట్ అవుతారా కాండి. మీ ఇష్టం ఏమైనా చేసుకోండి. మీ శాలరీ ఎక్కడ పని చేసినా కూడా minimum wage, I think so minimum wage is about $10 per hour అంత ఉండాలి. That has nothing to do with immigration. That has to do with the wage and hour division, Department of Labor. మీరు మా జ్యూరిస్డిక్షన్ కిందకి రారు.
ఓకే ఓకే. అంటే ఒకటి నేను అంటే ఒక ఫోరమ్స్ లో కొన్ని ఏమంటారు రిప్యూటెడ్ లా ఫామ్ వాళ్ళు రీసెండ్ చేస్తారు ఎంప్లాయర్ తో లేకపోతే అన్నట్టు ఇచ్చినారు. అందుకోసం
ఒక్క కేసు పెట్టమని చెప్పండి. Resend ఎప్పుడు చేస్తారంటే చెప్తే there are certain circumstances they will resend. For example, you fake the educational degree. Okay, you don't have a degree from Osmania University. You got printed out in the old city and you came here. It will be resended. You had a murder case in India. You did not disclose it to us. It will be resended. Those are the kind of circumstances. When I say the green card has never been resended, yes, they have been resended under certain circumstances. But not because as soon as green card comes in, you started going and working for McDonald's flipping a burger. Even though you are an IT manager, IT guy for past 20 years, as soon as you get the green card, you change your shade and you start working flipping burger. Absolutely not a problem. Okay.
So prevailing wage match అవసరం అవసరం లేదంటారు. గుడ్, థ్యాంక్స్ అండి.
థర్డ్ క్వశ్చన్ అండి, ప్రివైలింగ్ మ్యాచ్ చేస్తారా అండి? మీ అందరం వస్తాం.
థర్డ్ క్వశ్చన్ వచ్చి జస్ట్ ఇది ఇప్పుడు మా డెరివేటివ్స్ ఉన్నారు కదా, వాళ్ళకి ఇప్పుడు వాళ్ళకి గ్రీన్ కార్డ్ వచ్చింది కనుక వాళ్ళు నేచురలైజ్ అయ్యేప్పుడు దట్ ఈస్ ఇండిపెండెంట్ ఆఫ్ మీ కదా, దే విల్ బి నేచురలైజ్డ్ బై దేర్
independent of you, sir. And I'm not addressing you, I'm addressing to other people. Even if there is a divorce that happens between the wife and husband, they are still going to get the citizenship independently, even though they got the green card through the marriage based on the employment base. After they get divorced also, both wife and husband will get the citizenship, no problems. Okay? Thank you then.
Okay. All right.
All right. Thank you, sir.
Thanks a lot.
Thank you so much for calling in. All right. Let's take our next caller. Okay, caller with number ending in 6626. 6626, we're ready for you now. Hello?
Yes, hi. Can you hear me?
Hi. Yes, sir, we can hear you. Please go ahead.
Okay. Yes, I have a question on filing multiple 485s with two different companies. So basically my first 485 with employer A under EB2 is pending. I got an EAD AP. I'm working for employer B who filed my perm is approved and 140 approved under EB3. So the employer B is saying that I need to withdraw employer A's 485 to file another 485. Is that correct?
It's not a correct statement. You don't have to withdraw it to file a 485.
Even though it's in a different category with two different employers.
Yeah. I would not. If they force you, tell them you did withdraw. Who is checking that information? File the 485 application. If anybody asks you a question, why did you file two different 485s, EB2 and EB3? You can tell them, I hate immigration lawyers. I want to get rid of them in my life as soon as possible. Whichever gives me the green card, whichever gets the rid of the immigration lawyers, I will take that opportunity. Nothing wrong with it. I was like that.
Okay. So here my company, it could be a fraud because you have dual intent to work for both the companies. And they're saying that they will not.
I don't have dual. I will make my intent after I get the green card. Whichever gets the green card, I will choose that. That's mine. It's up to you if you want to follow their directions, though. That's their opinion.
I don't want to. Yeah, I don't want to withdraw, so I just want to take your opinion. So what happens when USCIS sees two applications pending? Would they?
They may sometimes request you to withdraw one of the application. But what I tell my clients is don't withdraw it. You give me the approval. You tell me that I'm approving one. I'm going to withdraw that other one. I will do that. You tell me I'm approving. I withdraw. That's it. I'll do that.
I'll follow that. One last question, sir. Is there any guidelines on USCIS website that I can share with the attorneys so they will file my 485 under EB3?
There is no guidelines, none whatsoever at all on this particular topic. Show them show them this YouTube of it. Okay.
so that's okay. So I'll tell them to file it and whenever.
Yeah, tell them. And then how are you going to? So what they're asking is if you have dual intent, how are you going to address it? Simple. Look, whichever gives me the green card application faster, I'm going to go join that company. That's what you're going to tell. And that's what your intention should be too. Now, so there's nothing wrong with it.
So it's not a fraud like what they mentioned?
No, absolutely not. Next person, please.
Okay.
All right. Thank you, sir. Thank you so much for calling in. Let's take our next caller. Okay, caller with number ending in 0988. 0988. We're ready for you now. Hello? Hello?
Hello?
Hello, sir?
Yes. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Media Japali. You
Hello?
called us. Hi.
Yes.
Yes.
My name is Srinivas.
Go ahead, sir.
Okay. Hi, Rahul.
Hi, Srinivas Garu.
Hi, Rahul. Hi, Srinivas. I'm good. Yeah, thanks for taking my call. Actually, in fact, my wife got an I-140 through you only. I'm thankful to you. Okay. My wife got an I-140 and and even an H4 extension also pending with you. That is very grateful, and I hope everything goes well. See, my question is very simple. I'm on EB2 and my wife is also on H1B. I have planned to, I recently joined with a company in USA in 2022. I have a plan to, go to other country and come back within 1 year, working for the EB1. After 1 year. So after 1 year, yes. After 1 year. So my son is 18 years now. And if my wife was H1B, so if I go to, other country like India or Canada and come back after 1 year, like on EB1, like my children currently is on H4. Can I move my children to my
H4 to your wife's H4?
H4?
Absolutely, you can.
Yes.
Not a problem. It's very easy.
Oh, okay. So you will take care of it, right? If I approach you.
Yeah, we'll take care of it. Send an email to the concerning lawyer who's handling it. They'll take care of it. Okay.
So yeah, thank you. And one more thing, like suppose after once I come back after 1 year, so by that time my son could be some 19 or 20 years, something like that. So then I can move. I mean, apply. They are eligible for the EB1 category, right?
Yes, you may be eligible for EB1 category. You should.
So I can put them under my.
Your question is that your wife is on H1B, your children are on a different H4. Can you file the 485 application for yourself? Add your wife as a dependent. Add your children who are a H4 on a different H4, not your H4. Absolutely, you can do it.
Yes.
Not a problem. All we need to prove is that that's your wife, that's your children. That's so easy to prove. So there is no extra documentation that we need to do. Just because your children are on the H4 of your wife, no extra documentation. All we need to show is a birth certificate. That's it. Nothing else.
Okay. And one more thing, final question. Yeah, like, one more thing, final. See, I'm going to India soon for my H1B stamping, but I got some speeding ticket. Will this going to affect my stamping?
No, sir.
That is a big worry for me.
You are good, sir. You're good. Don't worry. You don't have to mention anything about it on the DS-160. You don't have to mention that anything at a later point in the immigration matters on that speeding ticket that you are. You are good, sir. Wish you best of luck. We'll go to the next person.
I just kept my driving lessons only in the in the I-140, DS-160, whatever. I didn't keep any kind of just my driving license number only. Yeah.
Okay, you good.
Right. Thank you, sir. Thank you so much for calling.
Yeah, thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you. All right. Let's before we take our next caller. Thank you, sir. There's a question from Premanand Masami. Priority date is November 2012, downgraded in 2020 to EB3, then interfiled to EB2 in 2022, received the receipt notice. EB3 is moving forward. What should I do?
What is priority date is November 2012. So that's not current right now, though.
Right.
In the EB3. So I wouldn't do anything right now. I mean, it's just a judgment call, though. The reason is that if he tries to do the EB3 conversion right now, what if the EB3 stops and EB2 moves forward? What he's going to do at that point of time? So since it's not current, I will not do anything right now. That's my judgment call. Nothing wrong. If he does it, it's just my judgment call.
It's a WWRD.
Yeah. And then Nitya Garu, a lot of people are asking this question on this. Now, a lot of the people are eligible under EB3 and EB3 has moved forward. What if all these people will move to EB3 again? Will EB3 will be backlogged? Will EB2 move forward? Yes, it's going to happen. It's going to happen.
It's always the LA traffic, like you mentioned.
The LA traffic, yep. Your Atlanta is no good either. The East are much better.
That's true. All right. Let's take our next caller. Thanks, indeed. Caller with number ending in 0683. 0683. We're ready for you now. Hello?
Yeah, good afternoon, Rahul. I have a question. My question is recently my EB2 migrated to, quoted to EB1C and I-140 and EB1C also approved. So recently applied 485 through my attorney. So it is in progress and shortly I may receive 485 receipt. But unfortunately I didn't apply EAD and travel document. Without attorney, is it possible to apply EAD and travel document based on
You can apply. It's not that hard of a thing. Or you can contact some lawyers. Our office charges $150 for each application, though. There's no filing fees. But yeah, you can do it by yourself. It's not that big of a deal. Okay. And
okay.
you even though you did not apply at that point of time, you can still apply. As soon as you get the receipt notice, I want you to apply, even if you don't need it. Apply for EAD, apply for advanced parole. Every member of your family, even if you have a 3-year-old kid, apply for EAD for that kid too. Okay?
Yeah, my attorney told it's not suggestible to apply EAD for minors.
Do it.
Is
Believe
it
me,
a
do
valid reason?
Do it and get the social security number. Okay? Next question.
Okay. The fees is it the same, Rahul garu, or
fees
are very
zero. Fees for the filing fees is zero. Zip zero. Sunna.
Even for advanced payroll?
Advanced payroll. Gundu sunna. Zero. Zip.
Okay. Thanks, Randy. Thanks, Rahul garu.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much for calling, sir. Okay. All right. Let's take our next caller, Randy. Okay, caller with number ending in 6389. 6389, we're ready for you now. Hello? Caller with number ending in 6389, please press *6 and to unmute your line. Hello?
Yeah, yes. Am I audible? Yes, am I audible?
Yes, sir. Yeah, you're audible. Please go
Yeah,
ahead.
yes. Yeah, hi. Yeah. Now my question is regarding the H1B lottery that completed in this year. Okay, I exhausted all my chances and now I'm heading back to my home country. But my concern was like there were a lot of reports that fraud happened at a massive scale in this year also.
I agree with you.
Is doing any kind of USCIS doing anything at least this year? Because justice, because what happens is for foreign students, there are only limited number of chances. If justice not served in right time, it is too late.
Yeah.
So
I agree
will there
with
be a
you on
second
that.
round or at least?
Yeah, here is my issue with the fraudulent activity that happened, especially this year to a maximum extent. I agree with you on that thing. 500,000 applications, that really is ridiculous though. The problem here is, do you speak Telugu?
Yeah, yes. I'm from Andhra Pradesh.
You're from Andhra Pradesh, that's good. Dongal Badda 6 నెలలకు కుక్కలు మురిగినాయట. Okay?
అవును, exactly.
Yeah.
Yes.
So see, and you rightfully pointed out, if the justice is not served in the proper time, which means justice is delaying justice is denying the justice. The problem with USCIS and the State Department and the problem with the US attorneys prosecuting these people and putting them in jail, okay, is that it takes time for them to do it. Look at what happened with Trump. It took a while for them to bring him charges after like so many years. So there are some deficiencies in this country. We have to accept that. And of course, you are one of the victims for it because of this fraudulent activity. If you know any of the company that did it, please report. There is a fraud report of USCIS. Report about that particular company, especially if they have solicited you or any of your friends. Take their company's name, report to them, look, they don't have any job, they filed, reported. But the problem right now is that these things happen 2 years down the line, 3 years down the line, and you may not be beneficial in that thing. Unfortunately, there is nothing I can do about it. We've been reporting a lot. Don't file for the duplicate. Don't file for the duplicate. Don't go with these companies. They don't listen. Believe me, those people who got in the lottery through this fraudulent company will be much bigger sufferers than you are. I guarantee that. Okay? Because the reason why we are in this country is because the enforcement and the law is the best in this country. The reason we are not in this country is not because you software guys are better, because anyway, we import you guys. Okay? Not because the doctors are better here in the United States. Anyway, we import doctors too. We don't import that many lawyers here. We don't import that many judges here. But yeah, we do import you engineers. We do import import the doctors. The law enforcement, we are very strict in this country though. It's going to catch up with them. And the problem is, even if somebody is selected through the lottery in this one though, they are going to be affected very negatively. Some of these people are now getting a permanent ban of ever coming into the United States because they are cooperating with these fraudulent companies. I have never seen that happen before.
Yeah.
They only punish the employers, which they prosecute, and then they keep sending them to jail, and then these people disappear to India, and that happens. But now they're hitting the employees who cooperated with these employers, and they're hitting with a misrepresentation, a permanent ever bar for them to come to the United States because they are cooperating with these companies. So there is nothing I can do to expedite, but all I can tell you is that complain and justice will be served, believe me.
Yeah, and also I know that particular email ID where we need to report to the USCIS.
Go ahead, report.
People do actually report on some.
When you report, don't report that, okay, these 100 companies did it. Don't report that thing. This XYZ company located at this address, this website, this phone number, this particular individual called John Doe has contacted my friend, or give it specific details. And if there is any email that has been received from that guy, make a copy of that and send it to them. Give specific detail. Don't send an email, 100 companies did fraud, what are you doing? No. Give the specific detail. So-and-so address, 123 Main Avenue, suite number 230. That is not even an office. It's a PO box. Okay? You report that. Look, this 123 Main Office, the suite number 200 is a PO box. It's not even there. Look at it. Here is a proof of it. It's a Regus office. This company doesn't exist anywhere. They filed 100 H1Bs. You give them the evidence of the thing and they will be punished. Okay?
Yeah, yes. And also one more, thank you so much, sir. And also one more, I just got just a petition. Is there any lawsuit filing on this again? Because I just
there was
Chinese citizens.
Yeah, there was.
Who got affected by this? They are planning to file a lawsuit.
They filed last time, and the USCIS assured at that point of time they are going to take enough measures to prevent the fraud. I don't think so. They did it at all. What I am proposing to them is that now they came up with $200 proposal. That doesn't work. Take the entire filing fees. That should work. Had the 500,000 people, the filing fees were taken, a couple of companies would have gone bankrupt or their checks would have been bounced anyway. So right now, just keep watching our YouTube channel. We'll update you on that. Okay. Thank you.
Yeah, and also, one more, more, sir. And also, okay, is there any chance of changing the rule of selection at least for next year?
Next year, there's a proposal to charge $200 instead of $10, which is not good for me. I want the entire filing
fees also won't impede the.
But it will impede to some extent. It will impede to some extent, but not to a greater extent. Because I have heard that there are people who went in cars, in vans, putting an H1B on top of it, went to each villages and started applying from there itself. Here is, give me your passport number, date of birth, and that's it. They started applying the H1B. That's what I was being told in particularly your state. We'll go to the next person.
All right, thank you, sir. Thank you so much for calling, Andy. All right, appreciate it. Let's take our next caller. And before that, question for you, Rahul Garu. This is from Dinesh Reddy. He says, my I-140 priority date is April 2021. I am planning to leave USA soon. If I would like to come back to US after 3 years, do I need to be in the H1 lottery again? And also, can I come with a different employer?
I'm assuming Dinesh already was selected in the H1B lottery and worked on the H1B. I'm assuming that. Okay. If that's the case, though, he can come back after 3 years. He can come back after 70 years. He can come back up to 90 years only. Why not 91 years? I'm expecting Dinesh not to survive beyond 90 years. But within 90 years, he can at any point of time apply for the H1B and come back. And Nitya Garu, there's a question that people ask. Does the company that applies for the H1B has to be the same company that got the I-140 approval? No, absolutely not needed. Any Alaya Pulaya Malaya company can apply for the H1B and he can come into this country using the ABC I-140 approval.
Got it. Okay. Thank you, sir. Thank you for that. Let's take our next caller, Andy. Okay, caller with number ending in 0239. 0239, we're ready for you now. Hello?
Hello?
Caller with number ending in
Can you hear me?
0239. Hello, sir. Yes, sir, we can hear you now. Please go ahead.
Hi. Thanks, Rahul and 𝐀𝐓𝐓𝐻. Thanks for taking my call. I have a question about H1B stamping, and we're planning to visit India next month. My question is about, there was a gap about 40 days in the year of 2018 before I moved to another company. And after the gap, I had one transfer and 2 extensions. So my question is, when I visit India, will there be any questions from the interview officer? Do I need to carry any documents?
You definitely will carry the W-2s, H-1Bs, and all those things. I'm not going to tell exactly what the law and all those things is. I can tell you what are the probabilities that they're going to ask you about those 40 days and all those different things. Less than 1% of chance. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
Okay then.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much for calling, Andy. Let's take our next caller. Next caller, please. Okay. Caller with number ending in 3832. 3832. We're ready for you now. Hello?
Yeah, yes, ma'am. Am I audible?
Yes, sir. You're audible. Please go ahead.
Recently, I saw one statement that H4 candidates can able to work. So is it
Can you speak a little? Can you speak a little bit louder?
Sir, yeah. Your voice is sounding muffled.
Recently, I heard that H4 candidates can work in USA. So is it H4 candidates or H4 EAD candidates?
The interpretation is completely wrong. The way the court case happened was a completely different thing. Pancha Pandavulu entamandi ante mancham kolla vale mugguru anchupettinattu. The entire news section has been blown out of proportion, has no relation to what it is. Only H4 EADs can work.
Okay.
If you just have a H4 only, though, you cannot work. If the spouse does not have an I-140 approval, you never apply for the EAD, you are not eligible to work.
Mm-hmm. And one more question, sir. My wife is in India. She has approved H1B petition, but they're saying to come through H4 here and later H4 to H1. But
that's better.
My wife has to find a job, but without SSN and IN4 status of H1, how can she find a job?
Then if she does not have a job, how did they file the H1B?
Yeah, that is what, sir. So she was saying that since you have H1, so there is a possibility for her to come through H4.
How much did you pay the company to file the H1B?
No, I did not pay anything.
Okay. But how did they file the H1B if there is no job?
That is what, sir, I don't know. And
okay.
I am here
so
and
you
my
may
family
want
is
to,
there. We got stuck there.
Yeah, I would recommend at this point of time, bring your wife on H4 right now. Okay? That's a strategically better point of it. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
Okay then. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you, sir. Thank you so much for calling, Andy. All right. Let's take our next caller. Okay. Caller with number ending in 1279. 1279. We're ready for you now. Hello?
Hello?
Yes, sir.
Hi. So
Hi.
I had a quick question.
Go ahead, sir.
All of my family has an EB2 card, and only 3 of us have an EB3 card. And I wanted to ask which one is better for us to use.
Oh, you mean to say EAD, or when you say EB2, EB3, what do you mean? The EAD card or the green card?
Yeah, EAD, yeah, EAD.
Just because you're using one card, if you have EB2 and EB3 EAD, just because if you're using one card doesn't mean that you guys are married to that particular application. So if you use the EB2 EAD, can you, when the priority date becomes current for EB3, can you say that, hey, give my green card approval in EB3? Absolutely you can. No problem with it.
I can do that?
Absolutely you can. And vice versa too.
Oh, okay.
If you use the EB3 EAD, if EB2 moves forward, can I say, hey, will they ask a question? Why did you use the EB2 EAD? Why are you asking? They will never ask that question. Okay?
Okay. Okay. Yeah, that was just my question.
All right. Thank you, sir. Thank you so much for calling. All right. Before we take our next caller, question from our live chat user. This is from Sridhar A. Says, hello, Rahul Garu. Me and my spouse are on H1B. I have a priority date of 2017, which is earlier to my spouse. Planning on converting myself from H1B to H4 EAD. Can my spouse use my priority date even though I am on H4 EAD at that point?
Can my spouse use my priority date? So first of all, can the priority date of the husband be ported to the wife's I-140 approval? The answer is no, you cannot. The second question is that if he is an H4 EAD, can he file the adjustment of status as a main applicant? Okay, he's an H4 EAD. Can he file as a main applicant? And his wife, who is an H1B, as a dependent of the 485 application? The answer is yes, they can. You don't have to be an H1B to file as a main applicant adjustment of status. You can be an H4 EAD also. You can be an H4 even without EAD too. But of course, you have an EAD, yes, you can file adjustment of status. But of course, since if you leave the company though, that's up to the company to file adjustment of status or not. But yeah, there is no requirement that you have to be an H1B. And no, you cannot transfer husband's priority date to the wife's I-140 approval. No, we cannot do that.
Okay. All right. Thank you, sir. Let's take our next caller, Reddy. Okay. Caller with number ending in 2345. 2345, we're ready for you now. Hello?
Hey, hi. Can I speak with attorney?
Yes, sir. You can.
No?
Please go ahead.
Good, sir. I'm available for you.
So, a quick question here on H4 EAD. So, currently my spouse working on EAD, that's validity until September 2023. So, H4 visa valid. She went to India and she got a stamping for on H4 visa, and the visa is valid until March 2024. On the I-94, for the I-94 on the website, it shows valid until September 2024. So
September 2024 or September 2023?
No, 2024. We checked on the online I-94 website. It shows the validity is September 2024.
Your H1B is expiring in March 2024, is that right?
No. September 2024.
So your H1B is expiring in September 2024. Her I-94 is expiring in September of 2024. H4 I-94. Okay, that sounds good to me. Keep going.
Yes. And the H4 visa is valid until March 2024 because she went for stamping in India.
Yes,
and,
okay.
Her current EAD is expiring September 2023. So we are planning to get her extension for EAD. So if we apply the extension, so how long she get it approved based on the I-94 or the H4 visa?
Based on the I-94, which is September 2024. At the same time, based on your H1B, which is September 2024. Yes, she will not get only until March of 2024. She will get until September of 2024.
Yeah, that's what, and she can work on the receipt number, right? That's what
you are spot on. Good. That's what happens if you keep listening to TV Asia. You're good. Yes, she can work until September 2024, even if the EAD is not approved by March of 2024. She can still continue until September 2024. Okay.
Yeah, perfect. Yeah, thank you very much for your time. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much for calling. All right, let's take our next caller. Okay, caller with number ending in 2967. 2967, we're ready for you now. Hello?
Hello.
Hello?
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, sir, we can hear you. Please go ahead.
Yeah. Hi, good afternoon. Quick question regarding H4 EAD. So recently, my H1B, I have applied my H1B extension and I have included my wife's H4 EAD in it. So does the process will be combined, or does the H1B and H4 EAD will be going to the separate departments for the approval?
Wait. When you file the
processing.
H1B, you didn't include the H4 and EAD along with it.
I mean H4 EAD.
I'm sorry? When you filed the H1B, what did you include it along with it?
My wife came in here with H4 status. I have applied her EAD.
Okay. Yeah.
With my H1B extension.
With your H1B extension. But did you apply your wife's H4 also? Extension?
EAD, yes, correct. Yes. No, not extension. It's her first EAD.
Okay. When is her I-94 expiring?
2023 October.
Okay. 2023 October, it's expiring. And that's when your H1B is also expiring. So you extended your H1B. You said you applied for the EAD for her. Did you apply? Are you applying for her H4 also, or only just your H1B and EAD? Her EAD.
My H1B and her EAD.
What about her H4 though?
She is here in the H4 status, correct?
But it's expiring in October of 2023, is that right?
Correct.
So what's going to happen after October 2023? How is she going to stay in this country?
Once the EAD is applied, is it automatically extended?
No, you're going completely wrong way. When you apply for the H1B, you apply for H4, you apply for EAD, all three of them together. You're just only doing, if you're telling me that you're only doing two, there is something completely fundamentally wrong. Are you getting my point?
Okay. Yep.
Either because I don't think so lawyers will do that. When they're applying for the H1B, they will apply for the H4 extension. Also, 99.99999% of the lawyers will do that. So just check with them if the H1B, you're only pointing out EAD though. You're not pointing out the H4. If the H1B, H4 and EAD, if all of them are filed, no. H4 also, which you are skipping up. If all of them are filed together, when your H1B is going to be approved, your wife's H4 extension will be approved, your wife's EAD will also be approved. Even though your H1B extension start date is going to be in October though, she will get an EAD start date immediately, starting in the month of April or at the most May of 2023, all the way to 2026 October. Okay? Next person, please.
Yeah, I got it. So a last question here. Sorry, with that, can I continue? I'll just take 30 seconds.
Go ahead. But don't, if you're hungry, eat, but don't eat the H4, please. Okay? You ate it out in between and then you're skipping that. Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, got it. So my question is, I might be thinking this wrong, but so when the attorney is applying for the EAD, they knew that my wife's I-94 is till October 2023, so they will automatically apply for H4 as well, correct?
Yeah, I think so. But since you are asking this question so many times, don't assume anything right now. Go check with them. Dude, did you apply my wife's H4 extension? Ask. They'll answer yes or no. If no, contact me or some lawyer. If yes, relax. Okay. Next person, please.
Yep.
Okay. Thank you, sir. Thank you so much for calling in. All right, folks. I know we have a lot more people waiting to talk to Rahul Garu, but unfortunately, how much ever we try to stretch out this program, we're always out of time. Rahul Garu, thank you so much, Andy, for being on the show today and to help all our viewers, get their clarification and get some clarity around their lives, because I know immigration is such a big part of our lives now. So thank you very much from TV Asia.
Thank you, Nitika. Thank you.
And to all our viewers, we'll be back same time, same place next week. So bring us your questions. Call us, that's the easiest way to get in touch with us. Call us so you can clearly enunciate your questions and, have Rahul Garu directly answer you guys. And we'll see you next week, okay? So until then, have a safe week and have a great week. Thanks and bye.
మీకోసం ఒక అద్భుతమైన జ్యువెలరీ కొనుగోలు అనుభవం ఎదురు చూస్తోంది. మలబార్ గోల్డ్ అండ్ డైమండ్స్ వారి డాలస్ షోరూమ్ లో 20 దేశాల నుంచి 30,000 విధాల ప్రపంచంలోకెల్లా ఉత్తమమైన జ్యువెలరీ డిజైన్ల అనుభవాన్ని పొందండి. $1,000 మించిన డైమండ్స్ అండ్ ప్రెషియస్ జెమ్ జ్యువెలరీ ఆభరణాల కొనుగోలుపై ఖచ్చితంగా పొందండి బంగారు నాణేలు. జనవరి 29 వరకు మలబార్ గోల్డ్ అండ్ డైమండ్స్ ని డాలస్ లో విజిట్ చేయండి. ప్రపంచ స్థాయి జ్యువెలరీని కొనుగోలు చేసే అనుభవాన్ని పొందండి. Malabar Gold and Diamonds now open in Dallas.
గెలుపే ఊపిరిగా, పట్టుదలే ప్రాణంగా, ఆశయమే గమ్యంగా పోరాడే యోధుడికి విజయం అన్స్టాపబుల్. ప్రశ్నల్లో మరింత ఫైర్, సర్దాల్లో మరింత సెటైర్, మీకోసం మరింత రంజుగా. దెబ్బకి థింకింగ్ మారిపోవాలా? మీకోసం మరింత రంజుగా.
अब तू देख लेगा बच्चन साहब का खेल.
డౌన్లోడ్ ఆహా నౌ.
ఆకర్షణీయమైన చీరలు, అప్పురపరిచే ధరలు, అందరికీ నచ్చిన, అందరూ మెచ్చిన షో మన లక్కీ మహిళ. బోలెడంత ఎక్సైట్మెంట్, వండర్ఫుల్ విన్నింగ్ మూమెంట్స్.
ఎగ్జాక్ట్ చెప్పారు, మీరే గెలుచుకున్నారండి. కంగ్రాచులేషన్స్. $220.
సెలబ్రిటీ గోస్ట్లు, అదిరిపోయే పంచులు, సరదా సరదా కబుర్లు.
ఆశ దోశ అప్పడం బడ హెల్ప్ మీరు ఆడుతున్నారు.
ఇలా మరెన్నో మెమరబుల్ మూమెంట్స్ తోటి 3rd యానివర్సరీ జరుపుకుంటోంది మన లక్కీ మహిళ. Watch it live only on TV Asia Telugu. మీ అందరికీ 3rd యానివర్సరీ